Okay, I swear I don't have a problem. These are all purchases, and this isn't even everything, if you can believe it or not. Sorry, it's my dog's butt right there, but every now and again I'll rotate everything. Yeah, again, these are the packages that everything comes in. I'm gonna open some up just to show you guys some of my collection, because I know you guys see all the teacups in my videos. But yeah, this is mostly everything. I want to say 2/3 of everything. 1/3 of it is still packed away in a closet. So these are the more pristine stuff. Alright, so I'm going to try to reorganize everything according to box size. We'll see. I don't have enough shelf space. I use this quite a bit in a lot of my videos. And it's one of my favorite Gaiwans. So that is that. I'm trying to remember what I stored in. It's a Buddha belly cup. I haven't used this one in ages, actually. These are really good for the winter. This cup shape retains a lot of the heat, and when you drink it, your nose goes in there, so you smell the tea really good. This one is known as an Emerald Heart, and it's a ice crackle glaze. It's a really comfy cup to hold, and I put them in upside down because that's the only way they can fit in these boxes. And this is not the original box that this Gaiwan came in. I think I might try to find and shuffle because this is huge, right? I might try to find a different box to switch something out with. But it is the same master, I think, Master Kai, I think, made this one. This is a huge Gaiwan. I hardly use it. I need to make it more. I have lots of Gaiwans, lots and lots of Gaiwans. So like in this back one is more of his masterpieces. These originally came in their own box, but I decided, because I needed boxes to store my other cups in, the Gaiwan fits perfectly into this Gongdao Bei, and this I need to use more often. This is a really pretty piece, and I think it's good for the spring. Fortunately, there's a little chip there on the Gaiwan lid, but, you know, wear and tear shows that I use it, you know. And here again is that blue glaze. Looks like a waterfall. If you hold it upside down, it looks like mountain tops. But I like the water swirls on the inside. It's so dramatic. But yeah, this fits perfectly in there, and then I just put them in a shared box. These are one of my favorite purchases. Check that out. Now, it's seasoned due to me putting tea in there, so it's not as vivid as it used to be. They turn green, just so you know. Be wary if you were to buy cups like this. It's still pretty. It looks amazing, but once you put tea in, it will change color, alter the color, because it's not fully shimmered. You can see it's kind of like a matte glazing on the inside. It's really shiny, but the inside was more so blue like the outside. So all those deeper colors, there was more silver on the inside, but you know, you can still see some of the rainbow purples and blues in there. So yeah, this is known as a blue elf glaze. And another work from the same master, they have gold ones as well, but I did not get a gold one. What I got is known as kind of like a gold shimmering. So this one again is seasoned due to me drinking my tea, and I think it actually looks a little bit more cooler, right? It's like that purple. This is a huge cup, so I hardly use this one anymore. It's really heavy, but yeah, you can see, you know, like those butterflies or moth insects that have those shimmering wings. This one had more purple in it, so that's why I wanted to get this one. Okay, now these ones are really fun. If I could open it, that's why they have these tassels on there. This one came with a autograph from the clay master that made this one. It's a windy cup. You can see it's kind of three-dimensional. I discovered on this glaze that it has these shimmers, and so the vendor that sold this to me, I let them know. I'm like, oh, did you know if you put the yellow pigments under the shiny light, you can see that glittery shimmer color. So it looks pretty cool, right? You can see those glitters in there. I don't think they initially saw that, and it's only where the yellow coloration is, where the yellow glaze is. So I thought that was pretty cool. It looks kind of like a cave to me on the inside, you know? Those rock formations of like a cave. That's what I love about this cup. This one is going to look similar to that blue cup. It's by the same master. And this one I really like and enjoy. The shape, the rim, it's really comfortable. It's more open rim. This is my preferred shape cup that I enjoy drinking out of, mainly because of this indentation where your lips can rest comfortably. And it's turned a little bit more teal turquoise on the inside. It was more blue initially, blue and purple. You can see a little bit of that shimmering purple. And there's a dragon stamp in the middle. These ones are pretty cool. These are really heavy, but really dramatic. These are known as, it's a bird glaze. What's the bird called again? God. It's named after spotted feathers on a bird. So I have a yellow cup here. And this one I thought was cool because it reminded me of like blood cells. Right? It looks like red blood cells. And this one is really cool. These are so big and heavy, I hardly use them. When I have guests, I'll break them out just to show them off. This one is nice and windy and twisty. So is this one, but it's so thick at the base, it's a lot heavier. Partridge, that's what these are named after, partridge glazes. Yeah. Here is another cup that I haven't used in a bit, Buddha Belly, and this one is really nice and shiny. Ooh. See? More masterpieces. I'm not going to have enough time to show every single one of these. This is one of my favorite Gongdao Bei's partridge glaze on the inside, but on the outside you have a lacquer layered glazing technique known as dachi. And these... Oh, this master is phenomenal. I ordered a cup from him. Very, very shiny metallic glaze, along with a Gongdao Bei. A little bit of a mirror in there, but check that out. So again, these came in their own boxes. That's why I have two of these similar boxes, but they both fit in one, because in this one I have a huge Gaiwan set. And this one is so big and heavy I hardly use it, but look at that drip on the glazing style. This one they call the Van Gogh glazing technique because it looks like the Starry Night. Very intense. But it's huge, it's heavy, so it's more so a statement piece, right? I can brew with it, but man, it has some weight to it. So there was a preview into most of the cups, Gaiwans, pitchers, all those things that I have in my collection. Let me know if you want to see more in a future video. Sorry I couldn't cover all of it, but yeah, I'm gonna get organizing.